Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're zeroing in on a totally free open-source task management app called Vikunja. Look, if you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by those massive project management suites, or on the flip side, just super frustrated by simple to-do apps that hide their team features behind a paywall, well, you're in the exact right place. We're going to look closely at a tool built entirely around straightforward simplicity.
So let's jump right in and ask a pretty important question. Why on earth are we paying subscription fees just to share a simple daily to-do checklist with our team? I mean, the reality of modern work is that not every single task requires elaborate boards or sprints or crazy complex roadmaps. Sometimes a clean, simple to-do list is quite literally exactly what a team needs just to stay aligned and actually get things done.
It's like we're constantly caught in this trap between two extremes. On one hand, basic apps throw up paywalls the exact second you want to collaborate with a colleague, and then on the flip side, you have these massive project suites demanding formal training just to track basic due dates. You basically end up navigating giant Gantt charts just to check off a daily to-do, which, let's be honest, is wildly inefficient. To find that perfect middle ground, here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, the task management trap. Second, what is Vikunja? Third, core features in action. Fourth, a cost and security breakdown. And fifth, making the switch.
All right, starting with part one, the task management trap, and finding that sweet spot.
If you look at popular clean tools, think Todoist, you get a really fantastic personal experience. But the moment you need team collaboration features to actually share those lists, boom, you're suddenly paying $4 to $6 per user every single month. I mean, if you've got just a 5-person team on a business tier, you're looking at around $30 a month just for the privilege of seeing what your teammates are working on. And then, of course, you've got the overkill scenario. Trying to use heavy-duty tools like Taiga or Open Project just for a basic task list is completely overwhelming, and it really just bogs down your daily momentum. So this leaves a huge gap in the market. Businesses that want a private, self-hosted alternative to the big cloud apps really struggle to find a genuinely polished, free option that doesn't drag them deep into the weeds of enterprise-scale task coordination. Which brings us to part two. What exactly is Vikunja, the free alternative? Well, let's talk about the price tag first. It is an absolute $0 licensing fee for the self-hosted version. Zero. It delivers genuine, intuitive simplicity with no ongoing licensing costs whatsoever, which, as you can guess, makes it a highly attractive proposition for small operations. So, at its core, Vikunja is an AGPL-licensed, completely open-source to-do and task management app. It's actually been in active development since 2018, and it's this beautifully lightweight tool explicitly built to handle both your personal task tracking and team collaboration, right there within the same application. It focuses specifically on task management, deliberately avoiding that massive, sprawling scope you see in full project management suites.
Moving on to part three, core features in action. Let's see this simplicity at work.
Out of the box, you get exactly what you need to actually execute your work without any of the unnecessary friction. Picture this. You can capture a quick thought right from a browser extension. Break that thought down into subtasks, slap a due date on it, and track its progress right through a Kanban board. Got repetitive workflows? The recurring tasks feature automates that whole process. And get this, with CalDAV integration, all of it syncs seamlessly right into your existing calendar apps. Super smooth.
Let's ground this in a real-world scenario. Consider a 5-person ops team. Before this, they were relying on scattered sticky notes and all these disconnected personal apps, which basically meant zero shared visibility. But after adopting Vikunja, they immediately gained a unified, shared list. Suddenly, responsibilities were completely transparent. They set up recurring admin tasks, stuff like weekly reports, so no one was stuck recreating them manually every single week. And honestly, because the system is so delightfully lightweight, the team fully adopted it in a matter of days. Absolutely zero formal training required.
Okay, part four, cost and security breakdown, covering hosting options and a few limitations. So you essentially have two really great paths here. The first route is self-hosting via Docker. Because Vikunja's architecture is so lightweight, it requires minimal server power. We're talking maybe $5 to $15 a month for a basic VPS. And crucially, this keeps all your sensitive task data entirely within your own infrastructure. Total data ownership. Alternatively, if you don't want to deal with that, you can just opt for the official Vikunja cloud.
It has a very modest fee, still generally cheaper than those premium team tiers on other apps, and you get to skip server maintenance entirely.
Now, managing expectations is definitely key here. Vikunja intentionally lacks enterprise-scale features, and you know what? That is very much by design. You're not going to find massive Gantt charts or complex sprint velocity tracking here. The reporting and analytics, strictly minimal. And yeah, while the visual boards are totally functional, they're definitely simpler than dedicated Kanban tools like Weekend or Focal Board. If you're doing complex, multi-phase project planning, you really should be looking at tools like Open Project or Taiga. But if you just need a straightforward way to get things done, this intentional limitation is exactly what keeps the platform so fast and uncluttered.
And that brings us to part 5, making the switch and your action plan.
Migrating over is a highly logical process. First off, export your old tasks from your current app to CSV or JSON formats, which Vikunja natively imports, no problem. Then, and this is a big one, use this as an excuse to do some spring cleaning. Please, don't bring years of accumulated junk into your clean, new system. I actually highly recommend manually rebuilding your recurring tasks, just so you don't accidentally inherit any automated errors from your old setup. And finally, just run both tools in parallel for a week or two. It ensures a really smooth landing while your team gets fully adapted.
To make that transition even smoother, have your team build familiarity through personal task lists first, before you force them into shared team projects. Also, set up those recurring admin tasks early on. It gives everyone this immediate wow moment when they see the automation working. Make sure you use your labels consistently so your saved filters actually work down the road. And most importantly, avoid overcomplicating things on day one. Maybe only introduce the Kanban board view if the team specifically asks for visual tracking.
Ultimately, what really sets Vikunja apart is its deliberate focus on doing one thing incredibly well: simple, reliable task tracking without all that unnecessary complexity. This focus ensures the interface stays clean and lightning fast even as your task list grows over the years. It is easily one of the most straightforward tools to set up, and it offers just immense functionality per dollar spent, especially when that dollar amount is zero.
So take a hard look at your current software stack today and ask yourself, is your team paying for complexity you simply do not need? Or are you finally ready to ditch the bloat, own your own data, and just get back to basics?